Hello everyone. So today we are showing the procedure for removing and reinstalling new jaws. So this is our closing door wedge grip. So it has this reinforcement door and also this crank. So this crank allows you to apply a preload onto the sample before you start the test. So this is great for harder materials where standard wedge grips might be slipping for any reason. So for tools, really all you need is a hex wrench or an Allen wrench, and then the crank, which comes with the grips. So first thing we want to do is loosen these. I've already loosened them slightly with the tool. I want to make sure we're loosening these evenly, especially right at the beginning when they're pretty tight. So take that side out, and then this side as well. Alright. Now when I do this, I always like to keep the left side on the left and the right side on the right. It just keeps it a little easier. So taking the grip jaws out is pretty simple. They really just will come straight out. So you see these notches on the back, they go into that spline gear, which you see right in the middle there. So for the right side, or that last side, what we want to do is take the crank, put it on, and then we want to crank all the way to the bottom position. So you see that spline gear moving. And pushing that jaw down. So this will go all the way to the end of the travel, and you'll feel it when it hits the end. Alright, so we're at the end right there. You really don't want to be extending that too much more and forcing that down. So now this part will slide right out from the bottom. So that's pretty much the procedure for taking it out. You can also just take both sides straight up and out of the grip. It's not so critical when you're taking jaws out, but when you're reinstalling jaws, it's a little bit more critical that you do it in the correct fashion. So you want to make sure that the jaws are greased first. So if you're putting in brand new jaws with no grease, you want to hit them with some copper grease. We sell some copper grease. You can also get it. It's pretty cheap, only like $5 for a tube or so. Nothing special about it, just copper grease. Alright, so for reinstalling these, what you want to do is load it in the channel like this and then slide it up until it catches. Now once it catches, you can turn this to see. So see right now I'm turning it and it's not moving. So I want to go all the way back to the end of the travel and put just a little bit of pressure up so it catches. Now you'll see that it's caught that first gear. A little bit difficult to do with one hand here. Alright, let me try one more time with one hand. So push up just slightly and then turn this crank at the same time, which is easy to do with two hands. Alright, so it's caught now. So you want to make sure you're all the way at the bottom of the stroke and load this from the bottom so you have the full travel. So then you're going to want to get this somewhere in the middle. It's not super critical where exactly it is. And then you want to take the other side and load it right into the channel. So you see it's not lined up. That's not what we want. We want it to line up exactly by catching the right spline gear. So now that's lined up. Push those down so they're engaged. Okay. I want to get them both on the same exact gear so that they're lined up and they travel unilaterally. So I have it now. So there you see that they're both traveling at the same, and we're getting the full stroke because we loaded it at the bottom. So that's pretty much the whole procedure. Last thing is just putting these face plates back on. Doesn't really matter where the wedges is to put these face plates on. Just something like that. And then with the screws just back in there, and that's pretty much it. So again, this is the procedure for installing and removing the wedge grip jaws. If you have any questions, you can visit us at universalgripco.com. Thanks for watching.